Hello, this is Randy Smith. In this session, I'd like to talk with you about creating a support case in the Vicinity Manufacturing User Portal. One of the sections or one of the modules of the portal is for support cases, as represented on one of the tiles on the top left of the screen. But you click the support button, it will open up a case dialog or a case list showing you all open cases. I've got mine defaulted to just show me my cases and specifically open cases. I can change that from open to closed or to all, which would include both open and closed. And when it searches, it'll come back showing me all cases that I have actually put into the system that I've initiated. I can also expand this and say not just my cases, but all cases, in which case it adds other users that in my organization that are connected to my account with Vicinity, and I can see everybody's cases at that point. If I want to add a case, I can come in and hit the Create Case button here, or the Add a Case menu option on the navigation bar on the left. Go ahead and hit the Create Case. What's going to happen is it will assign a case number once it saves, but I give it a title. This is the title that Vicinity will be able to see, as well as you will correspond back and forth on this. So we'll say something like batch 1234 is not posting. And from here I can give a description. On post, get error message of not enough inventory. You can give as much description as you would like to that, multiple paragraphs, etc. If you have a file that you would like to attach, like a screenshot, feel free to do so on the attach, and it will come in and you can go and attach any document that you want that we can see. So typically think in terms of images, PDFs, Word files, Excel files, things like that, and just select it and attach it. The priority, just give us a general sense for the urgency of this. We can probably figure it out from the description, but feel free to put that in. That helps us queue our calls when we have calls that come in at similar times. Also a case type. These are probably going to be support cases. If you have a project going on, feel free to mark that with implementation. That will just route to a different person, the implementation manager for your project, who would get the message of its implementation, or our support queue will get it if it's support. And go ahead and select service here on the case category. When I press create case, it'll create a case, an open case, and a few things will happen immediately. An email will go into Vicinity letting us know there is a case there, and that case will go into our support queue waiting for whatever appropriate support technician needs to pick it up. So as you move forward, you can come back and revisit the support portal, and you'll be able to see your cases and see the status of them. If a support technician has done work on a case, you'd be able to go back in and see any notes that they may have added. You will also get an email directly to you when a support person has put a note against this case. It is important that if you want a thread of the communication going on this case, to come into the case and add a case note in the case. That way we keep the ongoing thread from discussion point to discussion point. So you can add more information. They may ask you a question, in which case you'll give an answer, and you can also add a file just like you saw the others. So we can continue this add note process, and notes would be going back and forth between the support technician in Vicinity and yourself until eventually the case gets closed. Now either you can close the case or Vicinity can close the case. You can also reopen a case as well. So in this case, if I'm done and we've finished everything out, all it takes to close a case is to press the close case button. A message will be sent out letting everybody know that the case has been closed, but I can always come back and see the various closed cases that are out there. There's my batch 1234 is not posting, and I can go and review the results. So hopefully you can find that this will be beneficial to you to help kind of keep track of the cases. You can always go back, and if you have the same problem again, you can go back and see the notes associated with it on how that was resolved. So those are the pieces I wanted to cover under opening a support case. Let us know if there's anything we can do to help you out, and we hope you find this beneficial.